My name is Ashley Walters. I'm a photographer, practicing artist. I teach in the visual arts department at Stellenbosch University within the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. So I teach undergrad and postgrad students analog and digital processes, and that also includes new media in terms of video, stop motion animation, moving collage and motion graphics. There's often a lot of stereotypes around places on the Cape Flats in terms of representation and what it means, especially from outsiders or those who do not live there. And my creative research focuses on photographing everyday life within communities. Often my work spans over longer periods where I would spend about 1 to 3 years per project, and often the work revolves around living within those communities during that time. It is associated with a form of photography that we refer to as slow documentary. The moment you start engaging in conversation with people and you get to learn their stories and get to know who they are, and then the photograph comes as a result of that, which in many cases informs how the image is made. There's a lot of layers and meaning and stories embedded within a single frame in terms of reflecting back to moments lived and experienced. My recent body of work is now focused in the area that I'm currently living, which is titled Arbeidslus. So I'm looking at unpacking, first of all, the name as a prompt. Arbeidslus means labor, lust, direct translation, but in German, Arbeitslos means unemployment. There's not that many opportunities for people to work within the city area. So I've been focusing on photographing various aspects of that, like how people negotiate that space, whether it's traveling over longer distance, forms of accommodation where they live, and also how people are able to move through those spaces. The societal impact of the work that I do is somewhat reciprocal. Often when I work within the community, I become very involved with community activities, trying to find ways of not just expecting something from the community, but also giving back. So often that involves teaching them to tell their own stories. Something that I started doing more recently is if I photograph, I would also give the family or someone that a younger person a camera while I'm on location, and in a way mentor them through the process. It becomes reciprocal because I'm not expecting my work to sort of represent anyone other than my experience, but at the same time, as much as I'm expecting to enter someone's home and photograph them, there's got to be some giving as well in that process. What motivates me in terms of doing this research is I couldn't find a lot of information in the area that I grew up, my neighbourhood, in terms of its history, the development, who moved into the area from where, and after engaging in conversation with my grandparents who don't have any records of this other than sort of oral histories, I thought that it made sense to sort of think about a vernacular archive. The kinds of photographs that you find on family albums that we don't often see, to celebrate the everyday and to celebrate family and homes. These images that I produce and give to the families that I work with, I give to them free of charge. And there's a different kind of appreciation for the images produced, which I found was really interesting, not for the material, the physical photograph, but in terms of the memories. And that's the thing that sort of kept me coming back again and again and again.